So, good morning, everybody. This is your friend and partner in success, Abhilash Thomas. I would like to talk my subject of being responsible with an interesting short story. You see, in this Bangalore city, the people are living in a very pristine manner. Here, two neighboring houses. One house, they husband and wife always quarreling, full time fight, fight, fight. In the next house, husband and wife full goody goody, full with the good love and so much of aroma coming from there. Two neighboring families. I'm sure both the families are not my families, but this is just I'm quoting my neighboring families. Okay. So in the one fine day, the fighting family's wife said, "See, our neighbor's family, they are always living in a honeymoon type of living, even after so many years of marriage. And we are here always landing in fight. We need to understand what is the secret behind their family happiness." And the husband said, "Okay, what I will do, I will go do one secret CID work and I will find out what is the reason behind it." Then this husband silently went to the neighbor's house, hid behind the back door, and observing what is happening inside. So the lady of the house, she was cleaning the floor. She was cleaning the floor in one room, drawing room. In another room, she has completed the cleaning, and one full bucket of water, that cleaning liquid mixed water, was kept there. Suddenly, the husband came from the main door. He has not noticed this bucket was kept there because he suddenly entered. He kicked the bucket. The entire liquid fell on the water. Then suddenly the wife came. She has seen with a lot of hard work. She has cleaned the floor of the drawing room that was fully messed up. Then the husband was telling, "I'm so sorry, honey. I didn't notice that. I have spoiled your room." Like that, until he started apologizing. Then the neighbor, our CID hero was watching it. He thought, yeah, harmony will get an end today. A big fight is going to start. Then immediately the wife said, "No, no, 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 no. Actually, it is my mistake, honey. I shouldn't have kept the bucket there in such a way that it will not come to your notice. It's my fault." They both were actually apologizing each other. "It's my fault, it's my fault." And they hugged each other, and the story ended there. And the intimidated our CID hero returned to his wife and told, "We don't need to go to a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, or anybody. The problem is within us. If we change our attitude, we can solve our problem." Then she asked, "What is the attitude?" See, they take responsibility for every mistake. The husband and wife, they take responsibility. They are not passing the responsibility to another person. That's the moral of the story. The takeaway of the story is being responsible. If we take the responsibility instead of passing to others, these days I used to see people are saying, "It is because of his fault, it is because of that fault, it is because of company's fault. I am going Zindabad." No, I am telling you, associating with a new network marketing company or changing your upline. Some people say, "My upline is my whole problem. I am perfect. My upline has screwed up everything." And some people problem is with the downline. "Sir, the only good person in my organization is me, sir. Rest all are bhagwan." This is another category of people. So changing the company or leaving the network marketing. Some people say problem is with the network marketing. Problem is not with the network marketing. If problem is with the network marketing, I wouldn't have survived in network marketing for 23 years non-stop. Not even a single day I went out from network marketing. I didn't take a break to do a consultancy business or to act in cinemas. I didn't take a break from network marketing past 23 years. Non-stop full time. There is no problem for network marketing. There is no problem for IndusViva, no problem for uplines, no problem for my downlines. So let us have an approach that the problem is with me. Then you will see your business is going to turn around. Most of the time, what is we don't understand one fact is what we are today is all because of the decisions and actions we made yesterday. Even after 3 years, I am only a star 500. My neighbor has become a Ruby executive. If we don't accept the fact that our decisions, our actions resulted in our current plight, if we don't accept it, our tomorrow also not going to change. In order to have a wonderful future, a wonderful tomorrow, at least from today onwards, let us start taking the responsibility of our decisions and actions. Our decision to associate it with the IndusViva is wonderful. But our action towards your IndusViva business also equally matters. I can see I have twin daughters. Both of them are in the same school, same class, surprisingly in the same division. 4th standard B division. But the results are different. Same school, same class, same teachers, same tuition teachers, same parents. The marks are different. So, actions and their decision, should I go and play or should I study? This is important. Rather, people used to play a victim card or a blame game. Blame game is passing the responsibility to others. Victim card also is something like that. It's all happened to me. It's because of that particular person or that particular event. Some people say, oh, one tragedy happened in my family. I lost my father in such a young age. That is why I could not come up in my life. Gentlemen, there are people who lost father and mother have come up in life. Some people say, my parents were not educated well. That is the reason I could not come up well in life. Gentlemen, what was the qualification of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's parents? I'm very sure they could not even write APJ Abdul Kalam in English. So, it is some people used to blame some events. So, it's all because of that particular issue, my business have gone down. It's a victim card. Let me tell you very, very clear. People are of two categories. One category, they wanted an average life. Those who want an average life, with the tongue, they will say, I want a very, very high-fi life. But their back of their mind, their subconscious says you need only average life because we are mostly controlled by our subconscious mind. Such people will choose to play a victim card. Means they will blame an event for all the mishappenings in their life. Please make a note, if you come across people in your business, even in your family or friend circle, those who blame others or those who blame an event, it's all because of that particular issue. It's all happened to my life. Otherwise, my life would have been something else. If somebody is saying that knowingly and knowingly, they have chosen a mediocre life, average life. The people, those who choose extraordinary life, those who want to become extraordinary in life, they will not play victim card. They will not do blame game. Rather, what they do, they take responsibility. They take responsibility. See, what do you mean by responsibility? Sometimes, one of my close friends, I don't want to mention his name because you know him very well, daughter got MBBS admission, but she has joined for veterinary medicine. I got shocked. I asked her, Aisha, what are you doing? Bacha, you got an opportunity to treat humans and you are going to treat animals. She said, Abhilash uncle, you don't know what is the current trend. These days, many people don't want to get married. Huh? Don't want to. Yeah, uncle. They don't want to take the responsibility of a marital life, husband, children. They don't want. But they need a companion. So they all are going behind pets. They all are going behind pets. So pet doctor will have a great future in coming days, Abhilash uncle. My God. An alternative for a husband is a pet. So people don't want to take, especially educated women with a job with a good salary in hand. And men also same. I'm not saying only women are like this. Men also same. How old are you? I am a 37-year-old boy, sir. Hmm. And surprisingly, I have seen a 47-year-old boy, not yet married, not ready to take the responsibility. So, some people have a feeling that taking responsibility means losing control. Taking responsibility means losing control. It is not. The thought process is actually ridiculous. Taking responsibility is not losing control or relinquishing control. No. Actually, taking responsibility means taking control. For example, if you don't take responsibility, what will happen? Everything will have an outcome. As Newton says, everything will have an equal and opposite effect. Everything. Every action has got equal and opposite effect. Let us leave the physics aside. If you don't take responsibility, we should have an attitude. We must have an attitude no matter what happens. No matter what happens. If my life gets failed, if my life gets ruined, if my connections lost, if whatever happening, my financial failure, social failure, my intellectual failure, my health failure, all the failures, you should have an attitude. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can exactly have an opposite life too. Exactly opposite life. Nothing matters to me. My social circle, my financial circle, my intellectual stimulation, all those things matters to me. Then you need to be responsible. Responsible means you cannot say, I took an emotional decision. A leader should not take emotional decision, Baba. You should be emotional, but your decision should not be emotional. You should take informed decisions. Emotional decision means what? Simple, not taking responsibility. Oh, it's not taking responsibility. You have seen when all these issues happened. After that, also, I came and met you in one day program. Did they say, oh, it's all happened to me? No, that's not leadership. That is what? That is not what my sponsor, Dr. Shamsuddin, taught me. Abhilash, stay strong, take charge, take the responsibility, lead from the front. Face it. Don't run away. So the point is, see, some situations, of course, we don't have control because we have to come across the demise of our parents. That is something which we have to face it. We don't have a choice. But most of the other things are not like that. See, the point is very clear. When situation is challenging, the interesting part is, listen me very carefully, we need to understand something is challenging us. It could be a person, it could be a situation is challenging us. When we are facing that challenge, as Bhagavad Gita says, the superhero in you will come out. We all have a superhero inside. Aham Brahmasmi. There is a superhero within us. When this type of situation comes, when we face it, then only the superhero will come out. So once the superhero is out, there is a saying, once your mind stretches, it will never go back to original situation. I'm telling you, if you make Mukesh Ambani poor, government is telling, Mukesh, we are taking all your properties one day morning. You have too much of money, Mukesh. There are a lot of poor people. We want to take all this money from you and distribute to the poor people. Within 5 years, all that money will go back to Mr. Mukesh Ambani. Poor people will remain as poor only. It's all because of the attitude. Otherwise, all people who won the lottery tickets would have become super rich. The studies proved that after 5 years, they're back to square one. So, the point is, my simple point is, we need to have an approach. Leadership means no complaints. Leadership means no complaints. I am telling all my people, when you need to have an attitude. Mostly people have an attitude, okay, motivation to downlines, complaints to uplines. No. If you want good service from your upline, you motivate your upline as well. Complaints to customer care. Complaints to customer care. If customer care cannot solve a complaint, they will pass it to compliance. Company has already created these two departments. Company is paying salary to them. Let CA answers people handle it. Not you. Product income, please. Customer care. Sir, my cross line is telling negativity to my downlines. Tell customer care to inform compliance. Simple. Let them handle it. We need only a positive environment around us. So always we need to understand, we should have an attitude how to figure out, how to fix the problem or how to fix the challenge. Always our mind should work. Tony Robbins says, where your focus is, there the energy flows. Where your focus is, there the energy flows. Always you should think, what is the solution? How can I fix it? What are the challenges in your organization? Identify the challenges. Once you identify the challenges, always your mind should work. How can I fix it? How can I fix it? The energy flows there. So, leader should not be a man of problems. Leader should be a man of, according to me, leader should not be a man of even solutions. A leader cannot solve all the problems. A leader should be a man of happiness. A leader should be a man of happiness. We are not the people of problems and solutions. We have to fix it and move on. If we cannot fix it, then also we should move on. Last 75 years, India could not fix Kashmir issue. We are not stuck there. We moved on. We cannot fix Pakistan problem. We cannot fix China problem. So until and unless these problems are fixed, we will not take any other agenda. No, we will just move on. So we just need to be happy. For that, we need to stay away from the negative circumstances. We need to have what? We need to have a life with an attitude of authentic being. What is authentic being? Authentic being is nothing but having an attitude of refusing to participate negative circles, refusing to participate talking lies, refusing to participate matters which are unwanted to us. Authentic being is the solution. So let us keep this mantra of authentic being. That way, I am telling you, you will be out of all these things. Some people's problems, we cannot solve it. Of course, we can make efforts, but we cannot fix it. If we cannot fix it, pass it to compliance and move on, or customer care and move on. We should not get stuck anywhere. So the point is, sometimes we used to have an attitude, we used to demand guarantees from others. We used to demand guarantee. For example, 30 days money back guarantee, like that. The whole world is, the world is filled with ordinary people. Ordinary people used to have an attitude, I need guarantee, I need guarantee. I need guarantee from my parents, I need guarantee from my wife, I need guarantee from my children. Okay, once I become old, you will take care of me. They all are looking for guarantees. But here, let me ask you one question. Are we ready to make a guarantee to ourselves? When we are asking guarantee from others, when we are demanding guarantee from others, are we ready to take guarantee? Are we ready to make guarantee from ourselves? Are we ready to go to the mirror and say, Abhilash, you didn't keep up your promise, Abhilash. Abhilash, you have taken a commitment that every day morning, 5 o'clock, you will wake up. You didn't do it, Abhilash. Are we ready to do that in front of a mirror? So, can we take responsibility of ours by being authentic? Can we take a stand that I will take a stand of authentic being? If somebody is telling negative, my answer should be, no, sorry, I don't have time, I will call back. If somebody is asking you to participate a lie, you should say, I'm so sorry, I'm getting another call, very important call, I will call back. Are we ready to cut off from those things and by making a commitment, Abhilash, from today onwards, you will become an authentic being. You are signing to authentic being from today. Cut off from all these things. Because without our knowledge, negative people can put some virus in our brain. We don't know when it is going to get activated. We don't need that. We don't need that. Because my wife got a lot of advices from her relatives. This time you have to advise him not to continue this. But I trained her very well. I told her, like this, many advices will come. This is second time happened to him. So, many advices will come. So, I am sending you this video. I knew it is going to happen. I wantedly did it. If I want, I could avoid it, but at what cost? At the cost of so many innocent people. To save the organization, this time I took this on my shoulder. The proof is, this is the video I published before that particular incident. Ooh, knowingly you went inside? You never thought of, you have a family, Abhilash? Yes, but you know that my first wife is IndusViva. You also agreed. Sometimes I have to do some sacrifice for my first wife as well. So the point is, when your relatives, your uncles and aunties are telling, what you need to do is, you should take a stand. You are right, auntie, but now I am getting a call. I will call back. Please don't entertain the conversation. I know if she started entertaining the conversation, where she is going to land. And all that burden will be later on me. So being authentic. And my mom took a strong stand this time. She told me, be bold and handle the situation. Anyway, you are not going to come back to my womb. Anyway, you are not going to come back to my womb. That much anyway nobody can do. You stand strong and proceed further, Abhilash. My mom gave me a powerful tons of confidence. So I also took a commitment. I will become an authentic person. Being authentic, I will sign to myself a responsibility. I am signing that I will be answerable to Abhilash Thomas. I will not participate in any of such things. See, let me tell you one thing, dear friends. If we cut off so many unwanted things from our life itself, our productivity will improve. Do you agree with me? If we cut off so many unwanted things from our life, for example, simply stuck in YouTube for hours together, doing a presentation without full effect. For example, in 7 Habits, Dr. Stephen Covey was quoting one person, his profession is cutting the timber. Axe, axe with the axe, cutting the trees. Cutting the trees down is one man's job. He signed up with one contractor and told 18 trees I will cut every day. How many trees a day? 18 trees I will cut every day. First day he cut 18 trees. Second day he could cut only 17 trees. He said, oh, these trees are more harder than the previous trees. Third day it came down to 16. Again he gave some reason. Oh, those trees were standing in a very difficult area. I couldn't stand properly and cut. Next day again come down to 15, 14. Every day he was giving one reason. Finally it has reached a very small number. Then the contractor went and told him, instead of blaming the situation, you please sharpen your axe. Sharpen your axe. The edge of your axe, the blade of your axe, you didn't sharpen it. That is why you are not as effective as before. Let us sharpen our axe every day. With how many hours we have wasted in our life when we are presenting a plan, when we are selling a product without sharpening our axe, when we are doing it, actually we are doing injustice to ourselves. It is equivalent to inefficient actions are equivalent to simply wasting time in front of YouTube, etc., or watching TV, or unnecessarily talking hours together to people. Okay, honeymoon period people will, or just before marriage, people used to talk to their fiance for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But we matured people, what is there to talk over phone for 30 minutes, 45 minutes? Is it a training program happening over a phone? So, wasting time on that category also is a criminal waste of time. And doing activities without sharpening your axe, again a criminal waste of time. Just a rough calculation. Assume we are wasting 4 hours a day, all put together. If you are wasting 4 hours a day, 28 hours in a week, into 52, 1,500 hours in a year. Consider, in order to retail, 1.5 hours time is required. For example, meeting 30 minutes for one customer on an average. If we are meeting 3 customers, one product will be sold. That way, if you take 3 customers, 3 people, one customer, that way 1,500 hours. If we are wasting means 1,000 products, 1,000 products we could suppose to sell in those wasted hours. 1,000 product means 500 rupees retail profit, 125 rupee team bonus. That way, 6,25,000 rupee is the amount which we have wasted or we have been wasting every year. It is equivalent to a diamond's royalty amount, one full year royalty amount. Assume last 1 year or last 2 years you are in Viva business. Consider if this 6 lakh or this 12 lakh rupees lying in your bank account now, at the moment, this 12 lakh rupees lying in your bank account. Just imagine what kind of comfort we will have, what kind of money is not there. It is just because of wasting productive hours or working hours not being productive. Whatever it is, effect is same. So my simple point, dear friends, responsible. I am telling you, we have enormous potential. I tell you, we all know at least 1,000 people through social media. Most of us have 5,000 friends. Forget about it. At least 1,000 people we can reach out in social media. Everybody means all those 1,000 people know another 1,000 each means 10 lakh people. Means we are one step away from 10 lakh people. We are 2 steps away from 100 crore people. What kind of world is there in front of us? One step away from 10 lakh people, 2 steps away from 100 crore people. When we have such an enormous potential, we are just getting stuck. Please have this out of the box thinking. Take the responsibility of your business, your life, your team members' better future. You know what you need to do for the betterment of your business and betterment of your team members. Just do it. Friends, responsible life is more meaningful life and it is a noble life. It is a noble life. Thank you one and all. Wish you a fantastic day ahead. Your friend and partner in success, Abhilash Thomas, signing off.